Calvin right here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley here. And you might notice something just a little bit different here this episode. That's right, I finally upgraded tractors here, everyone. And I say upgraded because it's the right color green here this time, not that wrong color green we've been using here the last well, ever since we started this episode, I guess, right? Or this series, I should say. So we finally have the right color green here on our planter. We were pulling it with the Fendt 1167 here before. So a little bit of a horsepower decrease here, but a big increase here in, the quality of our tractor, right? Yes, we finally got a John Deere. Went with the John Deere 8R 340 here. This is the newer John Deere tractors here, by the way, the 2020 models. They got the little bit different hood lines and you change up the look a little bit, and they're pretty much the same tractor for the most part. But anyway, we're going to start planting here this episode. Actually, now, before we start planting that one, I do have something else I want to do here. Oh, actually, before I forget too, also picked up a new tender trailer, thanks to the individuals that recommended this one. Thought I'd give this one a try. I forget who suggested this one here again, but this is what the BCS tender trailer here. It is under, for those of you curious, it is under low loaders here. Oh, BCM, not BCS. BCM. It is the Lizard BCM tender trailer. Pretty sure this was available on the official Farming Simulator mod hub, I think, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that one, but I think that's where I got this from. Again, for those you wonder where most of the mods I have came from, I usually get them right from the official Farming Simulator mod hub, everyone. So, again, the BCM tender trailer there, for those who are curious which one this one is here. Nice thing about this one, and I don't have it completely full, but it holds seed and liquid fertilizer. It can also hold herbicide. I don't know if it can hold herbicide at the same time as liquid fertilizer, because it does have two tanks, so I don't know if that's the way the mod author set it up or not. And then, of course, you got the seed tender in the middle here as well. That can hold both seed and pellet fertilizer. I just have seed in it at the moment. None of our planters take solid fertilizers, so not really a need, for anything else. Okay, oh, and right before I start planting that one, I wanted to head down to field 40, was it 41? Yes, field 41 here. I have one. Actually, I guess we really don't need to head down there per se. I guess we can. But I kind of decided we are going to go ahead and buy this field. I mean, we don't have enough fields yet. Well, that might be a slight... yeah, that might not be quite right. We probably do have enough fields. But I figured, why not? We need one more field, right? I have a field 41 here. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that field. We are going to buy that for, I'm easily $2 million. Pocket change. Pocket change, everyone. And while I'm in the screen, I might as well head over here and purchase our soil information for it as well. Because I'm sure, like, the first thing we need to do for this field, that one, is we need to go now put lime, fertilizer. Well, actually, no, it's soybeans, so we don't really need fertilizer. Hey, that works out quite nicely, doesn't it, everyone? No fertilizer on this. We do need lime, though. So we do need that. I don't know anything else. I don't see any weeds on here, so it might be good weed-wise. That's kind of nice. So maybe just lime. Okay, well, let's get the lime spreader. And in anticipation for this, by the way, I've already got our truck down here, and it is full of lime. I filled up all 5 compartments with lime. I still have the one with seed in it yet. I don't know. Is there a way to... I don't know if there's a way to unload this thing or not. There probably is not, if I had to guess. So I should probably take this and actually, like, fill our seeder or one of the planters with it just to get that seed out of there. And then I'll just dedicate that truck completely for lime. Works pretty good for that. Holds a decent amount. Nope, not a truck we own. I mean, the truck I noticed was parked out here. I drove past it the first time. I'm like, what? Nope, not one of ours. Okay, before we start planting then, let's grab our lime spreader here then real quick. You know what, I might just, before we actually head over there, I might as well top this off here as well. I'm not sure how much lime we have left in storage here, but I did fill the storage up. All 150,000 or something like that it holds, I think. I think that's the first time I've actually bought, like, the full amount. Normally, I've just been buying, like, 100,000 at a time or 50,000 or whatever at a time, but in this case, I bought the full amount. Oh, boy, hear that. Oops. I Oh, might as well top this off on fuel already, too. Yep. Anyone else notice anything else different with that tractor? I've been maybe slightly busy here in between episodes. Well, I don't know if that's the right word. I've been doing things between episodes. Put it that way. Top that off on fuel. Only $1,000 of fuel, not too shabby, right? Yeah. And then we'll fill that up on lime. I'm not sure where the limit here is. I noticed this stuff kind of tends to fill up a little bit slowly, Evan. I don't know if that's just this system here is a little on the slow side for filling, but it works. Just it takes its time, especially when you're filling up that convey all trailer. That's why I took care of that off camera, so I didn't have to sit here while I was making this video, and you folks get to watch me fill up all 5 compartments for, you know, like 15 minutes. I mean, that sounds like a really great video in all of them, but I spared you folks the details on that one. Okay, and then we're going to head to a brand new field here for us, field 41. We'll just have auto drive down there for us, and we are going to head back to field 45 and start planting. Between episodes, finished up planting on field 48. Can you folks tell what field I planted versus I had Courseplay finish up? Speaking of Courseplay finishing up, by the way, I'm working on weeding this field here, so Courseplay's on that. Looks like he's on his last pass, if I'm not mistaken, so he's almost done over there. But yeah, anyone wonder what field I did versus which one Courseplay did? I don't think there's any questions about which one is which, is there? And of course, we are planting soybeans here again this episode. Just as a reminder, we are double cropping? Sure, something like that, whatever. We are planting after wheat here, so we harvested the wheat here a couple episodes back, and now we're going right in behind the wheat and planting soybeans. Not something I would say that happens very often around where I live, Evan. I have seen it maybe once or twice. The only thing is, around where I live, Evan, usually wheat is harvested in July, usually like mid to late July, or at least mid-July, at least anyway. So usually, you know, by mid-July, it gets to be a little late to be planting soybeans. Now, again, I have seen it done, Evan, but I would say it's very, very rare around where I live. I'm a little too far north, probably, for double cropping to be particularly effective. I'm in Michigan here, by the way, for those of you wondering, so I don't know, maybe different parts of the Michigan, maybe you can do a little bit more double cropping, but again, yeah, don't see very much of it around where I live. Wheat is planted around here, but typically the field is just left fallow once the wheat is taken off. Or a lot of times what will happen, Evan, if you do have a wheat field like that, then that's usually the dumping field for the manure. Farmers are just pouring the manure to those fields a lot of times. Oh, and yeah, we're still ending up with the drill texture on this field here as well, aren't we? Interesting. I don't know why it's doing that, everyone. I noted this last episode as well. If you look at ground texture here, we're getting like the drill texture from like a seeder instead of the row crop texture, which should be from a planter. Which, of course, that's what we have here, the 1775. But well, what's up with that? But oh well. Minor quibble, I suppose. It's working. It was nice here in Farming Simulator 22 to see that Giants actually did finally like add a proper row crop texture for its planters, right, everyone? Otherwise, we always used to have the same texture, whether it was row crop or cedar. And, you know, this looks like it's planting a row every few inches, which is definitely not the case with this particular planter. It's every 30 inches. Oh, and before I forget, too, Evan, speaking of the tractors here, by the way, I picked up this John Deere 8R340. Oh, what? Oh, we're on a seed. Wow, okay. Hold that up here a minute. Let's go get some seed. I was looking for a tractor that would have the option for like triples on it. I could not find one, Evan. So I don't know. Maybe you folks know of a nice John Deere 8R with triples on the, but I was looking for one. Like I said, couldn't find one. I thought that'd be a little bit crazy, but no. So we're just sporting the duals all the way around here. This particular tractor, if I remember correctly, has an option for 36-inch duals as well. We're running the 30-inch, of course. Typically in corn and bean country, that's usually the spacing you're running. You're running 30-inch spacing on your tractor tires. I think we're just going to end up filling up on the road here now. I wonder what side that folds out on. I'm betting we're on the wrong side here, aren't we? Yep, it looks like it folds out the other side. Okay, oh well. Maybe see if we can turn this trailer around here a minute then. Picked up a new truck to go along with this trailer here as well. We've got 4 trucks already, but starting to almost spread them a little bit thin. So I figured another truck might be a good idea here for this trailer. We'll probably just dedicate this truck specifically to this trailer, or maybe for like the lime as well. We'll see once here. There we go. And again, with the soybeans, we don't need any fertilizer here at the moment, everyone. But if we did, nice thing about this trailer, it has both seed and fertilizer on it. And again, we could do the pellet fertilizer too if we need to. In this case, we don't, but if we had to, we could. Pop that open. Probably need to drive forward just a little bit. I don't know which tank this is in, so... Or do we just need to get in it? Do we need to turn anything on? Oh, pipe out. It says pipe out 2 seeds, so it's... Okay. Seeds must be in number 2. I would have thought number 1 would have been, the front one, but apparently not. Just a little? No, it doesn't look like it. It's just a fixed. It comes out 90 degrees and that's it. Okay, back in the field we go. Don't mind us just filling up on the road. And also, before I forget, we should run down to the lime spreader there as well. Get the lime spreader going on that field. I'm not sure where the actual official field entrance is. I wonder if it's up this way. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, he's stuck there. The auto drive location for it is right here. I'm betting the proper location is probably supposed to be there, because that looks like a field entrance there. Actually, it looks like there might be one for 42 there as well. Don't remember if I've seen that before or not, but anyway. I think it goes without saying here as well, now that we've picked up field 41, I think you folks can guess what that's going to mean for our combine. We're going to need combines. So that'll probably be our next big purchase here. We'll probably wait till this fall to do that. But yeah, this fall one, fully expect to see another combine on this farm here. Maybe even 2. We'll see once. I don't know. Yeah, it actually probably be just 1, because we only have a measly 1.4 million left here at this point, everyone. So by the time we buy a combine, a header for that combine, we're probably looking at about $750,000 there. And then we might want a grain cart and a tractor to go along with that. So very quickly we can spend, about $1.5 million here. And I'm kind of hoping to maybe invest in some larger seeding equipment here this fall. Well, maybe not this fall, but next spring probably. Well, actually, this fall would probably be the ideal time for it, because if we're going to want plant any winter wheat or anything, we'd probably want that in the fall time. We'll have to see once. Anyway, let's head down here real quick a minute. I guess I'm not off the road far enough, am I? Oh, well. Turn you off. Apparently, the person that recorded all the auto drive routes just figured this was good enough. I guess we can cross here. It works, right? Okay, let's set this up here. I wonder how long this is going to take. 24 meters wide. Ourselves up a little bit better here. There we go. First waypoint, and verdict is, how much lime is this going to take here? Field 41. Oh, good. And this does update right away, too. I was kind of wondering about that. Like, do you have to restart the game for this to update? But nope. So lime, we need 94,000 liters of lime for this field, everyone. According to that, 94,000. Now, one thing to keep in mind with this, everyone, I don't think this particular field calculator really takes into consideration precision farming and how all that works. This, as far as I know, probably only applies to base game. So take out the precision farming, and this will probably be somewhat close. It might not be 100% right, but it'll probably be close. If you add precision farming into the mix, everyone, these numbers, at least in my opinion, are not very accurate. They might get you close. Show seed consume. What does that actually do? Oh. Oh, so if you do different seed, it's going to need different amounts too, all right? Okay. Sugarcane, you will need 340. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is kind of expensive. Soybeans, 8,000. Canola looks like it's actually probably the cheapest. Real life, canola actually is a very small seed. So for those who don't know that, that's probably why it's a little bit cheaper to seed canola. A pound of seed for canola is a lot of seed. How much lime do I have on here? I have 98 yards. I'm not sure what that is in liters, but probably not enough if I had to guess. Although, maybe between what's in the truck and what's on there, that might be close. We'll have to see once. Anyway, back to planting, everyone. Back to planting. And while we're going around the field, everyone, just a reminder, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And if you want to give the video a thumbs up, always very much appreciate that as well. Also, if you want to follow me on the rest of my social media channels, all those links can be found down below in the description of this video. And if you'd like to catch some more RDAllen content, in particular, RDAllen content that's live, you can follow myself over on Twitch. Again, that's RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below for that as well. And something I don't mention very often here, everyone, but I do occasionally get asked, and thank you very much for that, by the way. For those of you who like support the channel in other ways, always very, very much appreciated. But yeah, for those of you who like to maybe look into a different way of supporting the channel, other than maybe watching the ads, that's usually the only thing I ever ask, everyone. Content's free, just watch the ads, right? That's what I've always said. But for those of you who want to support the channel further, or maybe you'd rather not watch the ads and you'd still want to support the channel, a couple of different ways you can do that. One, you can join the membership on YouTube here. I actually used to have a few members back in the day, but unfortunately we had some issues with YouTube. I think that was that a year ago, 2 years ago, somewhere in there. Everyone had some problems with YouTube and not like, well, I guess sort of bad problems from my perspective. Something went wrong somewhere with my channel. I went in like, I'm trying to think how my partnership status, I guess, was like somehow, and it's not because I did something bad this time, everyone, but something went wrong with a partnership status. I'm guessing probably YouTube did an update or something, and yeah, I don't know what went wrong, but I lost all my memberships, lost all my ads, everything just like, yeah. Couldn't contact support because they didn't think I was a partner, even though I was, and I don't remember how much I mentioned that, but I had a whole big issue with that here. Like I said, that was a couple years ago. But again, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can join a membership here on YouTube. Join the channel. I don't remember exactly what that all does here again. Ever since that happened, I've never really took the time to get that all set up back and properly working after that problem there with YouTube. And again, it was something happened on YouTube's end, everyone. I don't know what. I did eventually manage to get a hold of YouTube support. Had to do it through other channels because, again, my official channel for contacting them would not work. And then, of course, too, can't forget, too, if you'd like to support the channel in all the ways, we do have Patreon as well. Oh, boy. Helper C has stopped work unexpectedly. Tank is empty. Like, the tank is empty was unexpected. Come on. That's I don't know if I would say that's unexpected. I think that was pretty much expected. That's probably the lime, I'm guessing. Probably out of lime already. That did not go very far, did it? Oh, I think I know what my life is going to be for the next couple hours here. Everyone, filling lime. Suppose I probably should go do that right now. Let's see once here. Where is he? Oh, right, this field. Oh, actually, he's not too far away. Cool. And I'm going to set course play to start at the last waypoint. Especially on a field like this that's already planted, it's kind of hard to tell, like, where did you leave off at? Although sometimes, oh, I guess it's not going to show it this time. Sometimes, like, if you can look off in the distance, you can see it a little bit better, but, oh, I got to start the, okay, fine. I'll put the pipe out here, and I'll see if I can swing it all the way around. It'd be nice with this truck oven if you had a little bit better, like, system for doing this, but oh well. We were actually, speaking of this truck, I was talking about this truck on the live stream here the other night. It's like, you know, if Giants would have actually tried using this truck here, maybe they would have realized, like, hey, maybe we should use something about this truck and make it work a little better. Yeah, who am I kidding? Fairly clear that Giants did not play this game at all before they released it. It was just one of those, let's put it out there and hope it works. I wonder if we've heard that before. Government? You gotta pass it and find out what's in it. Oh, that's right, if I remember correctly. We need more than one tank to fill this, right? Yes, because that's how. Okay, then we gotta switch to the next one. At least there's lights on the back of it, so you can actually see which one it's on. That is kind of good. Oh, and the green. Oh, it's the green light. I never noticed the green light before. The green light actually, I guess, tells you which one it's, or when it's actually like on. Okay, that's cool. I not noticed that one before. Oh, and for those who wonder where I got this particular mod here, this of course is from Giants, that one. But I downloaded this particular version here from Mod Hosters. So. Who remembers the Mod Hoster website? Yes, that's one of those old farming simulator mod websites, that one. I do not go there very often anymore. Used to be back in the day, that was like one of the big ones where I'd go to get mods sometimes, because again, Mod Hoster usually had a little bit better quality mods on there, and the website overall, I would say, is a little bit better quality as well, because you get a lot of these very fishy websites for farming simulator mods. I mean, it's, yeah, my advice is stay away from them, everyone. If you're new to Farming Simulator, or maybe even been playing it for a while and you're just starting to get into mods, stick with the official Farming Simulator mod hub for starters. Giants is actually doing a pretty good job. Well, modders too, I guess, are doing a pretty good job of getting mods released on the official mod hubs. So all the mods you see right here have one official Farming Simulator mod hubs. So, and when I say when you see right here, I'm talking about the two right here, the tractor and the planter. Again, that conveyor is not from the official mod hub. Trying to think if I have any other mods that aren't. I think most of the mods I have at the moment are from the official mod hub. So even like Courseplay here, a lot of times in the past when I would use you know, whatever the latest greatest version of Courseplay was, but at this point, I'm just running the one that's on the official mod hub. Same goes for auto drive, GPS, all those mods. Just I'm running the ones right from Giant's official mod hub. Oh, and it's going to be the fence. Okay, we're going to have to go the other way around, I guess. Two ways you can do that turn, I suppose, right? You can either do the 270-degree turn, come all the way back around and straighten out with this, or just back around 90 degrees, and then you have it as well, right? The only thing is then you got to back around, which, yeah. Who likes backing equipment up, right? Oh, and I just noticed something. Actually, I've probably noticed this before, everyone, but how do you folks like the paint that's wearing off those gauge wheels there, huh? For those of you who understand these planners, you'll get the joke behind that one. Paint wearing off the gauge wheels. The gauge wheels are actually like more of a plastic rubber. So for paint to wear off, that's, yeah, okay, that's quite amusing. Yep, okay then. Well, anyway, let's head over to the comment section here. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. Halop Cesar was saying cutting down trees. I'm assuming he's referring to his favorite job. I asked last episode what you folks' favorite job in Farming Simulator was. So cutting down trees. Wow, that is not an answer I actually expected. I did not expect to see that one as an answer. So cool. That's actually not something I've done here a whole lot. And I'd say probably even 19 and Farming Simulator 22. I haven't done a whole lot of... Oh, I think I'm going to start on the other end here. I'm going to run back to the other end. The other end's a little bit straighter. Set that up with GPS. I have not done a whole lot of forestry here in this game so far, Vaughn. Hetro was saying, good video. My favorite job in Farm Sim would be driving grain cart, but I like tillage too. Seeding and planting was always stressful, and I hate when I missed spots. But now I like to use GPS. But now that I use GPS, I like planting more. Oh yes, GPS will definitely help you with missed spots. With that being said, I'm pretty sure I give my field quality manager an aneurysm every time I use like Horseplay, or even some of the stuff I do myself, because you folks have seen it. I'm not necessarily perfect with my fields. You know, 99%, I call it good enough. Let's see, GPS here. And, I think this is 90 degrees. I think. Nope. It is 0 degrees. Yes, that would be 0 degrees, yep. I don't know why. I always think the map is rotated the other way for some reason. There we go. GPS lined up, locked on. Away we go. Norton was saying you need to buy a 48 row, 2 planters in one. That is true. Get the John Deere DB120. 48 rows instead of 24. We'll see once. We might go that route. Most of the fields we have at the moment, I would say, are not large enough for that. However, we get to fields like 42 and 41 here. Those fields, I think, are large enough for those planters. These fields we have at the moment, I'd say this planter is probably like the perfect size here, at least in my opinion anyway. Whoa, we're getting right down to the wire here at the end. I thought I had quite a bit of overlap, but apparently I did not plant that last line very straight, did I? It's my, okay. Trying trying to figure out what okay, you got some name in there, I'm guessing. I'm probably not breaking up your name right. You got it all together in one word. I was saying, no, John Deere is the best. Well, of course. Absolutely. Keith was saying, giving you a hard time about John Deere is my favorite job in Farming Simulator. Oh, that's a good one there, Keith. That is a good one. My favorite job about Farming Simulator is complaining about what Giants has done. How about that one, Evan? There's my favorite job. Okay, we better stop here a minute and go fill up the lime spreader here again. If we're lucky, maybe he stopped in about the same spot. Not too far from it. Cycle Bear was saying, good video. Hey, thank you very much for that. And I just looked over here. Speaking of stopping, by the way, looks like we need to stop here for this episode. You know what they say when you're having fun, everyone. Time always goes too quickly, right? Well, with that, thanks for watching, everyone. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.